Hey, today's yoga is yin yoga to release anxiousness, and you will need 2 blocks and 1 bolster for this practice. And if you don't have 2 blocks, it's fine. If you don't have bolster, it's fine. You can use stick blanket instead. Those are just something that make your practice a little bit more convenient and something that you can enjoy more. But absolutely no need to have those if you don't. So be sure not to skip the practice if you don't have any of those. And before we start, I wanted to remind you about all the stuff that you can have for free on my website. So be sure to see the description of this video. So there are a lot of useful articles on the blog, and also I have 3-day meditation course which is free for you to join anytime. But now let's start the practice, and we will start it on top of our bolster. So place the bolster on top of your mat and come to sit in front of the bolster, and then lie down onto your bolster. Make sure that your shoulders are comfortable and let the soles of your feet touch each other. Let your knees open wide apart. Lift your arms onto your shoulder level. Let your bones settle into the heartbeat of the earth. And let go of all sending and settle into storing for a little while. Breathing in fully and deeply. Feeling the movements of your body with your inhalation and your exhalation. Surrendering to the gravity on your exhalation. Deepening and slowing down your breaths. Every day, like today, we rise and breathe. We breathe through our lives, through our days, through our fears and dramas, without even thinking it. But knowing that our minds and our breath has a connection is a good reason to kind of think about that even more, to surrender to your breaths. Focus on your breaths so you can quiet your mind. And that is kind of the aim of the practice today, to slow down the thoughts, quiet down the mind at least a bit. Let everything that is outside of your mat stay outside of your mat, and just be present in each one of your breaths. You can start to move your hands, lift your feet up so you can have your knees touching each other. Then you can turn onto your right side, keep your knees bended and keep your hands under your head so your spine is straight. Just pause here to observe how your body is feeling today and what is the state of your mind this moment. Then you can start to lift yourself up, and we are moving on to child's pose. If you want, you can have your blanket or your bolster on top of your calves, so you can kind of sit onto your bolster or your blanket. If sitting on your heels is accessible, you can just use that option and sit onto your heels and start bringing your forehead onto your mat, keeping your arms straight alongside of your head. And when you have settled in, when you are taking your first deep breath in, feel how your spine feels. As you start to exhale, feel how your body is kind of like dropping toward the earth, surrendering. Enjoy these ebb and flows of your breaths, how your body moves, how your mind is hopefully quieting down as your breaths are slowing down and deepening. Take this opportunity to travel into yourself, into the core of yourself, observing, knowing that each one of your breaths is making a little bit more space to the next one. And while you are here on child's pose, you are kind of making space to the back of your heart. While you are restoring your body. You can start to lift yourself up and release your legs. Come into seated position. Again, place the soles of your feet together. Open your knees to the sides. You can, if you have those blocks, you can have them supporting your knees. So placing them under your knees. And you can have your bolster to support your head. If it's accessible, you can also come a little more deep into your forward fold. So then maybe you have your bolster or block under your forehead, but other side down. Find your breath. Feel how your body feels when you are inhaling, how it feels when you are exhaling. Let your muscle tension melt away from your body, breath by breath, so you are able to sink in more deeply into this pose. Opening your hip area as well as still making space and breathing into the back of your heart. And just remember, if there are thoughts coming into your head, acknowledge those thoughts, thank them, and then let them go. There is absolutely no need to start analyzing your thoughts or start following your thoughts. Just let them be. Return to the rhythm of your breath. And then you can slowly start to lift yourself up, remove the block or bolster under your forehead and release your legs. You will need your blanket or bolster for the next one, placing it again on the top of your mat. And you are going to place your back on top of your bolster. You can also have block under the bolster if you want to kind of stay a little bit more upward in the pose. So we are bending our right leg in a way that the shoelaces of your right leg are on your mat, and you can have your left leg straight. So this is half saddle that we are doing, and then you can slowly start to come onto your posture. And always remember, there shouldn't be any pain on your knee or in your back. So be really mindful of your body while here. It has taken me for 7 years to get here, or get a little bit more down in this pose. So be patient. If it's not accessible for you to come and lie really down on your posture. Find your breath and kind of follow the rhythm of your breath, letting your muscles relax, enabling your body to sink in a little bit deeper, trying to find the comfortableness of this pose. And then you can slowly start to lift yourself up, release your right leg, maybe bring a little bit of movement into your legs, and then bend your left leg. Again, place the shoelaces of your left foot onto the mat, and then feel how your knee is feeling, and then come lie onto your bolster. Right leg is straight, and feel how this side feels today. Being curious on how your body feels without any analyzing, again, just observing and then continuing on, breathing fully and deeply, bringing in new fresh energy and letting go muscle tension, unwanted thoughts, whatever it may be. Know that your exhalation is always your opportunity to let go whatever you feel is not serving you anymore. We stay here for a little while longer. Just continue on breathing fully and deeply. Then you can start to lift yourself up, release your left leg, maybe bring a little bit movement into your legs, and then come onto your all fours. This is a little bit more intense pose that we are doing next. You can use your block for this pose or blocks, and once you have come to your all fours, step your right leg on top of your mat, place the block inside your right leg or right foot, and your left leg is straight, right ankle is below your knee. You can have your block under your palms, or you can have your block under your forearms. Feel how you want to spend these few minutes here. As said, this is really intense pose. It has been for years one of my poses that I kind of have these unpleasant feelings toward. So be gentle with yourself and know if you have any feelings of frustration or anything like that. It may be that this pose is hitting in something really deep in you, and this pose is kind of like moving that energy that is stagnant in your body, and that may have those unwanted feelings or thoughts to bubble into the surface. Then you can start to lift yourself up. You can straighten your right leg and do a little forward fold over your right leg, just for a little while. And then slowly start to bring your right leg on the side of your left one, and then we are moving on to the next side. So now it's your left leg that is stepping on top of your mat. The block is inside of your left foot. Right leg is straight, and feel, observe where you want to stay on this side. Is it your palms on your block, or is it your forearms on your block? Finding your breath, letting your breath guide you further to this pose, further in this practice. Again, letting all extra to go away, letting all thoughts to kind of like just pass through you without you following them. And then you can start to lift yourself up. Again, you can straighten your left leg and come to your forward fold over your left leg. Just pausing for a while and kind of letting your left side to reset. And then release your left leg and come lie on your back. And come lie on the right side of your mat. We are starting to bring a little bit more space on our right side. So while you are lying on the right side of your mat, you can start to bring your legs on the left down corner or bottom corner of your mat, and also move your upper body toward the left upper corner of your mat. So you are creating this banana shape on your right side. You can cross your legs if you want to, and then breathe, knowing that you are making space on the side of your heart now, on the side of your body, of course. Breathing in fully and deeply, letting your mind and body sink in a little bit deeper onto your mat, letting the outside world to vanish from this moment. So there is only you and your mat and your breath. We are staying here for a little while longer. Just continue on breathing fully and deeply. And then you can start to release your legs and straighten your body. If you want to stretch yourself or hug your knees in, you can do that. And then find your way to the left side of your mat. Start moving your legs to the right bottom corner, as well as your upper body to the right upper corner, creating the banana shape to the left side of your body, knowing that you are breathing in more space on the heart from this side. Feel how this side feels in your body today, and let your breaths move you. Let your breaths make the space, and let yourself just sink in deeper and deeper, relaxing your muscles, relaxing your mind. We have few more breaths here, just continue on breathing fully and deeply. And then you can start to release yourself. And maybe straighten yourself, maybe hug your knees in. Then we are starting to make a little bit space on the middle of the heart. And you will need your block in this pose. As if you don't have a block, you can also use your blanket for this. So if you have two blocks, you can have the one block just underneath your shoulder blades, and you can have it on the lowest or second lowest level, and then optionally you can have one block under your head, so you are really opening your heart here, or your chest area. So your legs are straight and long and your arms are on the side of your body. If you want, you can also kind of like turn your head back a little, if that feels comfortable in your neck. So you are kind of like opening your throat area toward the ceiling. And you are able to stimulate your thyroid area if you open your throat toward the ceiling. Also your throat chakra, the center of your self-expression and speaking your truth. We have few more breaths here. Just let them be full and deep. Then you can start to release yourself, lift yourself up and remove your block, and then come lie on your back. We are moving on to spinal twists, and today we are doing twists in a way that you leave your left leg straight, you are bending your right knee, letting your right leg move over your left to your left, and you can also have your block under your right leg if needed. Opening your arms onto your shoulder level, turning your head away from your feet, and then breathing in gratefulness that your spine can do this kind of twist. How amazing is that? And while you exhale, just let your body sink in a little bit deeper, breath by breath. We continue on breathing here. Just let your body melt toward your mat, letting all the muscle tension go. Then you can start to releasing your right leg. Move your block onto the other side. And then bend your left leg. Keep your right leg straight. And then you can start to bring your left leg over your right, to your right, and have it rest on your block. Opening your arms onto your shoulder level, turning your head to the opposite direction from your feet. And first deep breath that you are breathing here, observe. Observe how your body feels on this side. As you exhale, give your body an opportunity to sink in deeper, to relax more, and also give your mind an opportunity to relax more. Continue on breathing here for a little while longer. And then we are ready for our Savasana today. So you can bring your feet back to the center, straighten your legs, making sure that your feet are opening a little bit outward. Let your mind rest where your head falls. Close down your eyes and turn inwards to the stillness within. Hear the sounds around you start to drop away in the background. And just breathe yourself into the silence, into relaxation of your whole body. Take one more breath into your body. Each day we get to wake up and take another breath. Each day we get to start again and mess up again. Life is in both of these moments. So when you are ready, let's go out into the world with grateful hearts and open minds and begin anew. You can start to bring a little bit of movement into your body, into your fingers and your toes and your ankles and your wrists. And maybe stretch yourself really long and tall. Maybe you want to hug your knees in and then turn onto your right or left side. You can choose this time. Keeping your legs bended and letting your head rest on your hands. Noticing how you are doing this moment, how your body feels and what is the state of your mind. Then you can start to lift yourself up to the seated position, in a position that you want to end this practice, keeping your back straight and long and your chest open, feeling the feelings of gratitude toward the practice that you just did. And I want to thank you for sharing this moment with me today. Lift your palms onto your heart center. Lift your thumbs in between your brows and make a little bow to say thank you. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. And we see each other again next time. And remember, if you haven't already, to comment, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye now.